Yo.
Roll up days.
Where we at, though?
We're all the way live.
What we smoke, though?
Not that Reggie.
Your nickname is Reggie.
No, I stay away from the Reggie. I don't like it.
Your whole name is Crespo Reggie Swisher.
Oh, God. I smoke Reggie out of Swishers.
That's your last name.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I seen you do it.
Might as well take myself out the game. Here goes
You
nothing.
have smoked a Swisher more recently than I have.
It's true.
Huh?
Well, I guess kind of we all did it. Well, maybe he did more. You smoked more Swishers. Ugh.
He had more.
You got them fucking fake ass backwoods. Why would you? Why would you? Why?
The Swisher Leafs, they cool.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Timeout. Flag on the play.
No.
What's the difference between the regular one and that one?
It's different than a regular Swisher for sure.
I asked what's
Swisher
the
Leaf.
difference.
But
It's a leaf.
Yeah, it's a Swisher Leaf.
It's still a trash bag.
it is.
No, sometimes you can get a good Swisher Leaf.
No.
Sometimes you get bad.
Okay, so
all backwood leaves are good?
when you but
Okay.
all backwood leaves are superior to a Swisher leaf.
No,
Even the driest, crinkly,
Oh,
can't
God.
even roll a leaf that I touch and immediately crumbles in the dust is better than a fresh, wet Swisher leaf because I would rather not smoke.
So if
you go to an establishment, a tobacco establishment,
Yes,
and then
sir.
you look and you see they have Swisher leaves here, okay. Oh, but here's the tried and true. They got backwoods.
Yes.
Quincy.
Let me get these Swisher leaves.
Crespo trying
Why
to
would
save
you?
a buck.
What?
Trying to save a buck.
I got both sometimes. Why can't I do that?
You can do as you please.
That's like
Whatever you want.
That's like I stopped at McDonald's for a cheeseburger and then I turned around and stopped at Five Guys for one.
That'll be like you got somebody cooking some fire ass hamburgers at home, and you're like, let me run out and get some fucking McDonald's too, real quick.
I like them both.
Like, okay,
Welcome to Roll Up Gas.
just interesting.
We're back once again.
Why don't you fucking spark that shit?
I'm Mr. Marcus. This is Reginald Jackson.
Fucking Reggie smoking Magoo. Reggie Magoo over here.
Crespo lights a blunt. It's like
Reggie
the 4th of
Magoo.
July.
Hey, we got Cloud X in the chat talking about
God.
people's madres. I don't appreciate that. Here at Roll Up Gas, we respect mothers in all shapes and forms and facets. We don't care what choices you made. You're a lady and you deserve the best.
Treat her like a lady.
Cloud X is a lady, by the way.
That's right. He identifies as a lady.
Well, yeah. He identifies as a she.
Cloud X, was that you in the video teaching woodshop class?
I think so.
That shit was fucked up.
What the fuck else has been going on
Well,
in the goddamn land?
I feel like there hasn't been any fights for a while.
Yeah, was there a fight this past Saturday?
No.
There wasn't anything.
Why? Why is that?
Because
I mean, we're spoiled kind of by having fights almost every weekend.
I think the reason they do
Like-
it is because the back end of the year, there's a lot of football. There's a lot of like those kinds of things. And I think the UFC, I think the UFC picks and chooses their Saturdays more appropriately than like if you the beginning of the year, dude, there's like a fight every fucking Saturday.
Yeah, but I think that
But now that
it might just depend on scheduling and shit. Because I don't,
your reasoning.
I don't think it would necessarily
No, but I'm saying though, like
make sense. Like
ESPN,
UFC is not competing with the NFL, really.
No. I'm
You
saying
know?
just broadcasting stuff because the UFC, obviously, Disney runs ESPN. They show a lot of on ESPN, but they also show a lot of college football. So, I don't know.
Right, but UFC is late night and it's usually pay per view.
I know,
You know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying the back end of the year, they always have like 4 or 5 bangers. The beginning of the year is when shit just crazy. They did sign a gentleman who's 17, and I was like, damn, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
To make it to the UFC at 17, like
Yeah, and get a contract. I mean,
It's
you
a
know,
huge
see how he does.
accomplishment.
But yeah, that's
because he won his first fight by
crazy.
knockout.
Yeah.
Is that nigga like the new Mike Tyson or something? Like how the fuck is this
he's
nigga
just
fighting?
he's just some Mexican dude. His nose looks like somebody hit it with a frying pan.
First of all, just some Mexican guy, that is racist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't say that. Oh.
Everywhere this nigga
He is
goes,
Latinx.
Oh shit.
But what if I can identify as Spanish?
Nope.
I can't identify as it.
Can't do it. That's
Here's
racist.
a interesting kind of a side tangent. Interesting thought that I heard somebody say.
Okay.
See what you guys think. So obviously, there's people who are transgender.
Yeah.
And you've heard of people saying they're trying to say they're transracial. Obviously, like you heard that, like that one dude who was trying to say he was Korean or whatever, and he got surgery and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, when you think about it, somebody being transracial makes a lot more sense than someone being transgender.
Or trans disabled.
Is there a filter over there by you?
I mean, not even that necessarily, but I mean, if you think like somebody who is transgender,
I didn't see a filter.
No filter.
they feel like they're in the wrong body. They're a male and they feel like they should be a female or vice versa or whatever. But you can't. Like there is, sorry, like that's life, unfortunately. Like you can't be a lady or you can't be a dude if you're not already born that. And, science hasn't caught up. But
Some people like to have the surgeries though.
yeah, but that doesn't make you a woman.
No,
You can cut your dick off and are you a lady?
no, you're just a man that cut your dick off.
Right. Like you still, when they
You got
look
a
at your
hole.
skeleton after you're dead, they'll be like, that was a guy. Because they can easily tell, or that was a female.
Yeah.
That was an alien.
Or they can look at they can take any cell in your body and look at it in a microscope and it will have male or female characteristics, So,
Chromosomes and shit.
yeah, I mean, different shit. But
Science.
if you're someone claiming to be transracial, like gender is not a construct. It's not something like motherfuckers like to claim. Like it's not something made up. Like, oh, well, we just made it up. Like, no, there is males and females. There is a difference. Race, on the other hand, is kind of a construct. It's because there's really only one race. There's the human race, but based on your geographical location and the amount of melanin in your skin and the culture you come from, that's what determines your race, kind of. So if you were born in Nigeria to white people, like, are you Nigerian? Yeah. Okay. Technically, if you were born there, are you not,
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but you could claim, you could do 23andMe, and if you got 1% of whatever, you can
Claim to be
whatever the fuck, really,
True. Yeah, that was a big thing that kind of used to turn me off back in the day. Like, remember like mid 2000s, 2006 through, I'd say 2012, girls made it a thing to be like, oh, I'm Asian, black, and this, that, and the other. I'm like, bitch, you black. Like, you're mixed, or you're just,
Yeah, I mean, if you are actually mixed with different shit. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're like, I'm German, Irish, Italian, Mexican,
Korean,
like,
and,
all right,
and,
pick one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's kind of also the point, is at some point,
Just naming all the food she like.
at some point, you got to pick one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like that with gender. Like, you're born with it. You're a dude or you're a chick.
So I could just wake up one day and be like, I feel like I'm supposed to be Irish. Like, I can do that.
I mean, you could, I mean, it could be a lie potentially, but let's say you
I probably got
do
Irish.
your genetic ancestry.
Everybody's surprisingly Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Right.
I'm not.
But let's say you do your genetic ancestry and you're half white. Well, what part of the world does your whiteness come from? Maybe there's 3%, 10%, who knows, amount of Irish in there. You can be like, well, I identify more with my Irish heritage and culture. So that's, and then you can start
so
being Irish, and
I'd so fuck with people. Like, holy shit.
you'd be like, yeah, I'm Irish.
Because, I'm sure that I have some Irish.
I mean, you could say whatever.
My mom.
Kurspo says he's
Caucasian.
Jamaican, but okay, he was What does that mean? It means he was born on a different patch of dirt but nobody would really know. They would just be like, oh, you're a black American guy or what, you know what I'm saying? But his racial identity.
Till you go to his house and see all his bobsled accomplishments. Then you're like,
see all the bobsled medals. You're like, oh, I get it.
I get
it.
You grew up bobsledding.
He's a black guy. He's Jamaican. Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, that's so fucking, I don't know. To me, that's so dumb. Like,
I mean, identity is, I guess it's important, but when it's your main focus and it gets overly used and abused, then it's gay.
Yeah.
I'm a black dude.
I'll tell you what's not gay.
What's not gay?
In like 3 weeks, we're going to be in motherfucking Las Vegas.
Yes,
Nevada,
sir.
Fellas, how we feeling about this trip?
I'm ready.
I've never been on an airplane.
You're going on an airplane.
I'm just
you
gonna
don't know
like,
if you'll be home.
As soon as we get to the top, I'm just gonna start screaming.
As soon as we take off, before like,
just throw up on the person next to me.
Yeah, so I guess some of the some of the shows at Skankfest are going to be starting at like noon or something potentially.
Oh shit!
So I guess it's like potentially an all fucking day thing potentially. I mean, but there's also like they're going to release the schedule and you'll be able to see like what all shows are going on and what times you could like plan shit out. So I mean, I probably won't be there like the whole fucking time every single day. But also, do you have Facebook?
Yes.
You should join the Legion of Skanks Facebook group. You should do that right fucking now, actually. And Lewis was saying there's people selling tickets on there all the time, and you can resell them, but if anybody's trying to scalp the tickets, he's not playing that shit. So if somebody's trying to scalp them, he's like, send him an email or whatever, and he'll refund their tickets and then let you buy them at regular price. He's like, nobody's fucking making money off my fans except me.
Legion of Skanks.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Something like that. I'm sure if you search Legion of Skanks on Facebook, you'll probably find it.
We are definitely...
Well, there'll be people probably reselling tickets, so look on there.
Bro, we're definitely going to the Heart Attack Grill.
But yes.
And I want to hit a Gordon
Official
Ramsay
Legion
spot.
of Skanks podcast group. I don't...
Probably.
Chris was like, oh, I don't know how to read.
Probably this page or I don't know. I don't know how fucking Facebook works. I don't get on this shit. I mean, probably. I mean, this one says it's got the most. It's 3,000 members. That doesn't seem like a lot, but maybe there's not a lot of Legion of Skanks people on Facebook. But it says it's private. See if it'll let you join.
Oh, it says Gas Digital and Bobby are admins. Eric is the moderator.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, Bobby Hutch. So that's definitely it.
You must answer this question to be accepted as into the group. What is the nickname of Luis J. Gomez? Is it the Puerto Rican rattlesnake?
Yes.
Hey!
So you know it, you got it. What was the other options?
No, there was no options.
Oh, you had to just know it.
I just remember they say that when they introduce him. He says that.
Yeah, Puerto Rican rattlesnake. I mean, I wonder if there's more than one, because there's more than one nickname. I wonder if there's more than one right answer. Come the fucking point guard podcast and the king of things. The fucking, I don't know, there's a bunch of them. It's funny. But yeah, fucking Vegas is going to be fun.
I've never been there.
Man, we're definitely going to go to Action Bronson. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bronsolino.
Yeah.
Bronsolino.
Y'all are. But like I said, look, I don't know how fucking Facebook works or whatever, but look on there and see if you guys can find, Crespo needs to do it. See if you can find tickets for y'all too.
Yeah. See,
so y'all can fucking go. At least one day.
Yeah, that would be.
At least one of the days.
Yeah. But we're going to go to see Action Bronson. I would say we got to find out what day, maybe a Friday if you're not going to go early in the morning or whatever, early in the afternoon.
I mean, yeah, well, they're going to release the schedule soon, and we'll find out.
Go ride some motherfucking ATVs or something, or go hit the strip.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely got to go out and.
You know what I'm saying, go tear some shit up together
for sure. But also, I mean, I don't know how much fucking sleep I'm gonna get this fucking weekend. That weekend for real, because I mean, we'll see how shit goes. Because I say we got to go out like after at night, like I'm saying, after the shit gets out, we should fucking go out because there'll be after parties and shit going on from Skankfest and shit. You know,
I'm down. We're down.
I'm gonna be in there trying to network and find something or whatever. You know, like hey. Where the party at?
This ain't gonna be trying to find something to smash. That's
well, yes, of course. That's
he gonna. Hey, y'all want to borrow the car real quick?
But I mean, but also, I don't know. I probably shouldn't get my hopes up too much.
Why not?
Because I mean, I don't know, but I know the ratio is going to be way off. I would imagine there's not going to be a ton of chicks.
Yeah, but you'll still be in Las Vegas.
Well, for sure. But I'm saying in the actual Skankfest venue itself, my guess is there probably isn't going to be a ton. There will be some chicks there. The chicks that are there, you know, whatever, we'll see. But I don't know. I'll try to keep an open mind and be optimistic about it, I guess.
Don't worry, we gonna get you right. We gonna. I think we need to step out and
help young dudes
get fresh. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know.
Yeah, we'll get fresh.
Niggas gotta step out.
Yeah, I think Heart Attack Grill will be tight. We'll have to look at some other, you know, spots to go get some food at.
We think about the food. I do want to go.
I tried to reserve a table at that Gordon Ramsay burger restaurant, so I figured we could go have lunch there.
That'd be cool.
But you can't reservation.
Of course not.
You just gotta.
I think there is going to be a fight going on that weekend.
I mean, shit, we can
a UFC fight.
Then we can definitely go to one of the casinos and put down a sports bet. That'll be dope. We can put it a sports bet.
I mean, there's all kinds of places where you can like watch the fights and shit. I don't know if it's in Vegas. There might be. Somebody was talking about it. There's a spot.
All the casinos have big ass bars.
I'll have to look this up though. But there was this spot where it's like a pool. It's a big ass pool with like an island shit in the middle and a giant ass projector screen, and they show the fights and shit like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's in Vegas. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
I forgot where I was walking through. I think maybe it was like the Hard Rock Cafe and Casino, or no, Planet Hollywood or whatever. But they had like this pretty nice like e-gaming setup.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? It was a big fuss, a lot of shit we can do down there. There's a spot I was telling y'all that we can go into like this mall and they have like a dispensary there, but they also have like weed slushies and shit.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying, walk around, get a weed slushie. You can walk around, get your drink on and shit.
That sounds legit.
It's pretty nice out there. It's definitely a cut up and turn up type, you know.
Maybe there's not fights.
I was gonna say.
Let's see. I mean, there's. That's October 14th.
It'd be this.
Yeah, so I mean the 20. It's the next weekend. There's UFC 80 or 280. I mean, October 22nd. Because the 14th, which is a Friday, there's like LFA 144 or some shit or whatever, like no actual UFC event. I don't know.
Maybe we could drive out to the UFC Apex.
Yeah, I mean we could probably drive by or whatever. Check it out.
Check it out. Take some photos.
So maybe they have a parking lot. Pull over, take some pictures and shit.
Maybe we'll see somebody cool walk out of it.
Oh my God! John Jones! Oh my God!
Derek Lewis!
Yeah, whatever the fuck, just like tabloid shit.
Shit, Derek Lewis about to fight too. He's scheduled
for
to
real?
fight. Yeah, Derek Lewis.
Already?
Yeah, he's about to fight. I don't remember the dude's name. He's got that big ass polar bear on his chest. It's got like the cage and then the polar bear tattoo.
I know what you're talking about.
Like
the nigga with the booty hole on his chest.
No, it's not the nigga with the booty hole on his chest.
That dude, I don't even see him fight no more.
Blagoy Ivanov. Yeah, I haven't seen him fight in a minute.
But yeah, he's fighting that dude. But I honestly though, man, like if Derek Lewis don't win, I think it's.
Did you see Kevin Holland retired.
Like for real, for real?
I mean, that's what I've heard. I mean, I guess I haven't looked into it that deeply, but allegedly that's what he's saying. He's like, I got my money, I'm out, I'm good. Which I get it.
I get it.
I mean, that's smart. I mean,
I'm sure
if he got, I'm sure a good payday, a good amount of money.
I mean, he got at least 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe a mil to fight. Fucking.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he got him. I mean, maybe, who knows what kind of deals worked out.
Because I mean,
because he had to do
I was going to say they had to give him more money.
Thing, and Hamzat was fucking overweight.
Yeah.
And shit. Who knows? But yeah, he probably got a decent payday and was like, yeah, I'm good. I can fucking start some other shit. Because, I mean, yeah, that's smart. Because being in the fight game is not a
with $1 million
permanent thing.
$1 million minus taxes, and then you pay your team. I mean, you probably leave with at least 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean,
after everything's said and done.
If you take that and you're smart with it, you can start a business and flip and make some more money, invest it right.
Exactly. At least, set yourself up to where you're and your family's financially stable.
Yeah. Get some fucking properties or something.
I mean, yeah, exactly. The problem about sports, though, is like when you're decent and you retire, people go, hey, you want more money? You go, I like money.
I like money.
I like money.
That's like basketball. Like, basketball would be like one of the hardest to walk away from. Like you look at like LeBron, for instance, right? Like LeBron just got a 2-year for $97 million. In 2 years,
you just gotta put the ball in the hoop.
2 years, you make $97 million on top of all your other endorsements, and then you're like, I'll quit. And they're just like, hey, we'll give you another 100. Come on back. And
all right, you guys got me,
dude. $97 million is an insane amount back. Like to play basketball. That'd be hard to walk away from.
I mean, it's LeBron James, though. He's one of the greatest.
But it'd be hard to walk away from. If you made $97 million.
Not everybody's making that, though.
No. But even if you made a 2-year for $20 million,
yeah,
I'd be like $10 million a year.
I remember when Kobe Bryant, right before he retired, they gave him a 2 for 50.
Yeah, they gave Drew Brees 2 for 50s. Like in 4 years, he made $100 million, and then he was just like, "Well, see you guys later."
Yeah, I'd be out.
Our best. See ya.
But if you were leaving the building, they go, "Wait."
I think more people should do that.
Wait.
More people should be like, "No, I'm good."
Like if you were leaving, Quincy, and you're like in your car, and the guy comes, bangs on the window, and he's just like, "Wait, we'll give you another 2-year for $100 million," and you're like, "All right, let me."
All right, 2 more years, but then that's it.
2 more years, and that's it.
It's the last time.
8 more times
after the second year, 2 years for $200 million. Here's a bitch that knows how to do the 3000 gawk 5.0.
Crespo's like
5.0.
Just throw you in a car and you
coming out of retirement.
nigga wheelchair in. What's wrong with you? Oh, I'm just regaining my strength.
Had all the life sucked out of me.
Oh my God.
My legs probably won't work for 2 days. But
I'll be back. I mean, that's an insane amount of dough. But to walk away from it, it'd be hard.
I mean, but
Kevin
once
Holland,
you already have
so much money.
So much. I mean, Kevin Holland isn't a fucking super
not
rich
even close to
millionaire
that.
or whatever.
But for Kevin Holland, like to walk away with, I mean, I'm sure his whole UFC career, he made a couple million, I would imagine.
Chief Keef claims he smoked an OZ and 1 pack of Woods. Can it be done? That's a good question.
Can you smoke a whole zip in 5 blunts?
5?
Now this is my first dilemma because backwards it used to be 8 in the pack.
Yeah,
that's the thing that fucked me up.
I don't think
Now
that's
it's 5.
possible.
For you would have to smoke
28 grams.
You'd have to
6+ grams in a blunt.
Yeah,
damn near 7 grams. So you'd have to smoke almost a whole 7 in a blunt.
Yeah, in 5 woods, no, not possible.
But a quarter in 1 blunt, bro, that'd be tough, especially with
7 grams in a blunt in 1 backwood, dude.
That'd be tough.
And without it ripping or how?
I think the most you can probably put in the wood is maybe an 1/8.
Yeah, and that's like
so. I call cap on that.
Yeah,
I call cap on King
Major
Sosa.
Major cap.
I love Chief Keef, but I feel like you're doing a little caparoni right there.
Yeah,
it'd be tough. It'd be real tough.
Yeah, I sit on that. The most you can put in the wood is probably an 1/8.
Yeah,
and that's like a fat like that's.
I mean, yeah, maybe if you got one of those like Fronto leaves.
Now, if you got a Fronto leaf, you could definitely put a whole zip in
that. Yeah.
Well, you know what?
We should do that.
I was gonna say,
only one way to find out,
baby.
I was gonna say,
I like this guy.
I think that's great.
We'll take it, but it also depends on the fluffiness, the density. Like all tree is different.
Yes, but dude, even the most dense.
Yeah.
Like
I get it.
Little tiny pebble, dense weed. Like one little tiny pebble weighs a gram or something. Like, dude, I mean that doesn't exist.
I get it.
I don't know.
It'd be tough. It'd definitely be tough.
I mean, would you like grind it all into a fine powder?
Then it would smoke like shit.
And just like compress and squeeze and like
using
and it can't even smoke. That. Yeah, I don't need it for real. Just like put it in a blender and be like,
oh shit,
until it's just like dust. It's like weed dust, and then you.
I used to know a bitch that used to grind up her weed in a coffee bean grinder, and I thought that bitch was crazy. I was like, "What the fuck
wrong with you?"
Yeah,
that's back. Maybe that might be some like old Reggie days.
This was also the same bitch that
because sometimes I mean I've seen it
this
done.
Was like when
I don't think I've ever done it.
This was when I was smoking mids, and this bitch would whenever she got some weed that she thought was dry. This bitch would like put drops of water on it and put it in the microwave.
Yep,
I've done it.
Yep, I've done it too.
I said, bitch, what?
Yep. Hey,
I've done it.
Bro.
It brings the moisture back.
Yeah, when you got some brick fucking dusty ass bullshit that came from fucking Mexico or wherever, and it's been compacted into a brick and it's still like layered like fucking shale fucking rock, then yeah, you maybe want it to be a little bit more fluffy.
She did that shit.
You break it down and it just falls into dust.
This was like 2012 when I seen this girl do this shit, or this woman, I should say.
Whatever. I know what you meant.
Thought that shit was crazy. I was like, you bitch, you put weed in the microwave?
Yeah.
Hey,
sometimes you got to bring it back to life.
Then,
but you know,
there's a hole right there that you got a hole. I
sorry,
Marcus would have showed you.
I didn't show you. I just kind of let you find that out.
I thought I could roll over it, but I didn't. But I didn't want to waste a leaf. Still hitting, bitch. Shut up.
I'm disappointed.
Man, nigga, I'm ready to go to motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Go smoke some weed. They got a cookie store out there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm about to get some gas to go up in Skank Fest. I'm sure it'll be plenty of smoke. Man, I really hope you guys can get at least for one day. Man, like a Friday or
trust me.
Sunday.
Trust me, I'm definitely gonna do my best. But nigga, I know we definitely gonna go see Action Bronson. So get ready for that. Bring your cookbook if you want to get that signed. Okay. You're gonna be in the concert with your cookbook, just holding it up like.
Just like, can you sign my book? Please.
Man, yeah, I wonder if
I'm gonna have him sign my book, and then I'm gonna fucking just stick it in like resin, and then let it harden, and just have it. The fuck else is happening? The fucking Chiefs, man.
The Chiefs let us down yesterday, nigga. Not as bad as my command, nigga. Did you see that Washington Commanders game, nigga?
Big fella Carson Wentz is on the fucking should be on the way out the goddamn door.
Wasn't his fault.
It was his fault.
It wasn't his fault. I watched the game. It was not his fault. It was our offensive line's fault. Nigga,
well, yeah,
that nigga got sacked 6 times in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Who did?
Carson Wentz. 6 times in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So how did the Chiefs lose?
The Chiefs lost by just
I know they
a bunch of jabronis. Like, so fucking we started off the game fucking clanging and banging. Matt Ryan
banging with the Hulkster, 6 sacks.
Matt Ryan getting blasted. Fucking then he punts, or the punter punted. Our guy goes to catch it, hits him. He doesn't know where the ball went, and then the Colts recover. Fucking, they score a touchdown,
and they got a touchdown off that.
Well, they score a touchdown.
Off that recover, like they recovered next play. Yeah.
Then the Chiefs, fucking, did we go down? We get a touchdown. Travis Kelce, like we marched down, get a touchdown.
Wasn't there like a penalty for naughty words or something?
That happened at the end of the game. So we're winning, 17-13.
Mm-hmm.
Colts got the ball. So Matt Ryan, the whole game, our defensive line and safeties, and everybody's been blitzing, just blowing him up,
blowing his ass up.
Like there was
Can I
one
get
play.
an autograph?
Like there was one play, he got hit so hard that normally when you get hit, you fall down. He got hit so hard, he just went back first into the ground and just rolled.
No shit.
Just got rolled up. But
Got rolled up like
at the end of the game, fucking, it was like 3rd and whatever, and fucking Matt Ryan drops back and gets sacked by Chris Jones, and he's fucking done. So it would have been 4th and like 14. So they would have a miracle to win this. And Chris Jones said something to Matt Ryan, and the referee threw a flag for unsportsmanlike conduct. So he had to say, obviously, vulgar language.
Is that's a penalty in the NFL?
Apparently it is,
can't talk no trash.
I don't understand because, dude, people have been talking trash all game. Like, dude, like every game. Because there's times
Every game they talk trash.
There's times
all the time.
There's time where the cameraman fucks up and they'll show like them celebrating a touchdown or them getting a pick or whatever, something good happens and the camera's close in on them and you can hear people be like, fuck yeah, man, fuck them, and then the camera's like up and then they go to commercials. Then they go to like a kids commercial.
State Farm commercial.
Right? They're like, we got to show Patrick Mahomes eating ketchup. Like,
just go double check.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh,
like,
I forgot all about that.
Bro, I mean, I love the Chiefs and I love Patrick Mahomes, but every time I see a State Farm commercial,
the NFL.
I hate it. But the fucking referees, I'm just like, what the fuck? But the Chiefs also shot themselves in the foot 37 times. Their kicker couldn't make a field goal. Kicker couldn't make an extra point. Like,
Are we going to sign somebody from the free agency?
Yeah, I mean, the kicker got cut today.
Damn.
I'd assume we'll sign someone and then
Yeah, like, nigga, you was missing.
Bucker will be ready to go.
What time do you think they called him?
What time they what?
What time do you think they called him and cut him? Like 9 a.m.?
No, because the report just came out like at 5. So they probably
have lunch.
They probably cut him at like 3 o'clock.
I got to play the flute on this motherfucker.
They probably called him. They probably called him and was like, "Yeah, you fucked up, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, I know." And they're like, "All right,
take it easy.
Take it easy."
Sayonara.
And what sucks is being like coming in being a fill-in because like, I mean, you're just staying here like probably in a hotel somewhere, it's just waiting, and then they're just like, "Boop, see you later." Fuck, I got cut.
Well, you fucked up.
I mean,
because
that's how it goes.
He would have performed and like won the game and shit, they wouldn't have cut him.
But overall, like the Chiefs, they played the good in times and they played like ass in a lot of it because the Colts were ready, man. And the fucking Chiefs, like Patrick Mahomes obviously has to do a better job because it's his fucking, he's the boat captain.
You know, the Colts were ready, nigga. They were 0-1-1.
Yeah, but
they were looking for their first victory.
They whooped our ass and damn near shut us out because Patrick Mahomes gets confused when he sees just 4 people blitz and everyone drop back.
I need my ketchup.
But what's fucking stupid is like there's a play literally where Clyde is wide open on the right side running up the field. And even Travis Kelce is pointing at Clyde is open. And Patrick Mahomes throws it somewhere else. And it ended up getting batted down. But
why?
My problem is the coaching staff. Like, yeah, Patrick Mahomes has had the same people. And yeah, we've done good. But I feel like every time we play a team who gets blown the fuck out the week before, and then we play them, we don't put our foot on the fucking gas.
Ben says let old Patty take the wheel a bit.
That's what I've been saying. Dude, let Patrick Mahomes run the fucking boat. Like
they were arguing at halftime, him and Eric Bieniemy.
They were only arguing because Patrick Mahomes wants to go for it, and Eric Bieniemy wants to play fucking conservative and smart, which I get it. Patrick Mahomes wants to go out there and fucking chuck the rock.
So who do you side with?
I side with the fucking guy wearing the goddamn jersey.
Okay, so you want him to throw that thing around.
Throw that thing?
I want Patrick Mahomes to go out there like Peyton Manning, where Peyton Manning can look at the sideline and go, shut the fuck up. And then he does his thing.
Peyton Manning's like, look, bitch, I'm calling this play. Computer blue. Run the play. Computer blue.
Peyton Manning. Ugh.
But that happened to the Chiefs.
2-time Super Bowl champion. You don't like Peyton Manning?
There's been some other stuff in
I like Peyton
sports, but things happen.
Not a fan.
I'm a fan of Peyton Manning. Great quarterback.
Quincy doesn't like horses.
I hate horses.
Colts or
you see what a horse did to fucking Christopher Reeves?
I don't fuck with horses.
Yeah, because they fucking paralyzed Superman.
Yeah. The two teams that Peyton
you see what they did? My
They
boy
did.
Chris Reeves,
Superman got
he had to start sucking out fetal tissue.
Oh my god.
With fucking stem cells.
I didn't hear about this.
Yeah.
Reeves.
Christopher Reeves.
He was Superman.
When?
In like the 80s,
Oh.
the 90s.
Then he got kicked in the face by a horse.
No, he
Or he
got
fell
bumped
off a
one,
horse.
and then he was paralyzed from the waist down.
Ouch.
From
That's
the
why,
neck down, I
or the
think.
neck down. But that's why people were like, "You're Superman," and you know.
Oh, ouch.
Ouchies.
Ouchie.
Superman,
can't walk.
the Man of Steel is a broken man.
He's got an incredible plank game.
Ouch.
Just letting it-
Oh, big fella still
know.
taking shots.
But he dead.
He's dead now.
Wow. He did now.
He been dead for a minute.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Minute.
Yeah.
Forever.
Let's see. What the fuck is exciting coming
I don't
up?
know, man.
Anything? Is there any new fucking games coming out?
I'm
Other
tired
There's
of
a new
getting.
Street Fighter.
You know, credit to what you said. I will never pre-order another game, and
Never
I think I'm
do
going. I think I'm going to stand on that to
Never
what you
do it.
said,
Yeah.
because every time I pre-order a game, I'm disappointed. 2K23 especially, but I have been excited for about a year now about that game that you told me about, Marvel Midnight Suns.
Oh yeah.
From the creators of Fire Access, who do like Civilization. They also do
they
XCOM.
Yeah.
And I love XCOM. I love Civilization. And this game was supposed to come out like what? First it was like
It's supposed to come out like
April,
early this year or something.
early like in April.
And it got pushed back to, I think, September or something. Then pushed back to October. Now it's pushed back to December.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. Who knows? It could be either way. It could be a good thing that they're like, no, wait, it's not done. We need to fix that. Let's make sure it's right. Push it back. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, we're missing money potentially, but make sure it's right. Or it could be like, fuck. This ain't right. Try to push it back. We'll fix this. Hopefully we can fix it. We can get it right. You know, it could be either of those. And the other one's not, the latter's not so good.
What do you think about this game I was talking about before we started, High on Life? I just came across it.
Oh, that Justin Roiland game. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, Justin Roiland's cool.
Yeah.
You know, he's funny. I'll definitely check it out. I'm not fucking pre-ordering shit.
No.
But when it comes out and if it
Gets good
looks
reviews.
like I see gameplay and it looks like it could be fun, then maybe I'll fuck with it.
Okay.
You know, but I mean, pre-ordering games is like, especially if you do it way in advance.
Yeah.
Imagine being like, hey, give me some money and I'm going to make something. I promise. I'll give it to you. Like in 6 months or whatever.
Right.
I'll give it to you. Just give me the money. Just it's going to be dope. You don't even need to see it. It'll be cool. My name is enough. You know me. Buy it. Give me your money and I'll give it to you later.
Just wait a minute.
Yeah. And then they're like, okay, well, it's not ready yet, but it's definitely going to be cool. Fuck you. Just wait. And then it comes out and it's all fucked up and buggy and like, well, we're working on it. And, you know, there's a lot of shit. And, you know, to make games is tough, you know, so fuck you. You don't make games. Suck our dicks.
Oh shit.
I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
That's pretty much what happened.
You know, for a minute, I was just thinking about how progressive we've come, I guess, as a nation towards like weed. Because you remember like when we were like coming up in the 90s, early 2000s, it's about like the whole stigmatism with weed and how hard it was to get weed. And then I just thought about the most tragic time, like the worst time I had trying to get weed. Like, you ever had one of those, like, what's the worst experience you ever had trying to go get a bag? I know you have one. Like,
Yeah.
it took all day.
I mean,
or
I think
some
we've
nigga,
we
like-
maybe
went over
even talked about this once
did.
before on the podcast.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I've had. I mean,
But I mean,
yeah,
it's,
back in the day,
you know,
like I've made.
there's
some
always been
terrible-
issues like fucking calling all types of motherfuckers and waiting for somebody to get back to you and this dude says he's gonna get back to you, and then nobody gets back, and then you're waiting, and
you feel awkward calling and shit.
Yeah,
like, hey,
fuck. Hey, we got any green? Get some trees off you?
what were you gonna say?
I mean, I've had plenty of bad experience where it just takes all day, and then you get like just some shit you got to put in the microwave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the worst fucking experience.
I was gonna say, I remember I was dating this girl when I first came to Kansas City, and her brother just swore up and down he was like the drug kingpin, but he just never had it. So he always had to go get it, or he knew somebody where it was.
Bro, that's the dumbest. I hate, like, why would you ever be like, oh yeah, if you ever need some green, man, I got you. I'll get you some. And then you hit them up, and they're like, okay, come over. All right, let's go get it.
Yeah,
we got to go pick it up. Like, wait, but you're not the guy?
Yeah.
Why am I fucking with you then?
Because that was like, I think Quincy's story was when you drove like 2 hours or something in Arizona to get some, shit you got to put in the oven, like
some trash. Because when I moved out to Phoenix, I brought like 3-4 ounces or something with me.
Yeah.
And that lasted a while, but then eventually it ran out. And they drug tested at the school I was going to, so I couldn't just be like, hey, who smokes weed here? Duh. So I had to kind of like scope out for a minute and figure out, and then I found one guy. I mean, and then turns out obviously there's tons of, everybody there fucking smoked or whatever, but the one, guy I,
asked
that I'm, became friends with, whoever was just familiar with, he was cool, whatever, and he could get some, but he was from like a place 2 hours away in Arizona or some shit. And I was like, all right, I guess like that's the only option I got if I want to get some weed. So I fucking drive out wherever bumfuck somewhere in Arizona to get some boo-boo ass weed.
Damn.
And fucking
drive
back. But I only did that once. Like after that, like, I can't remember exactly how, but I ended up talking to other people and then telling them that, like, oh, that's the man, I could have got you, like, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. Like, and then it was on from there. And then I ended up, being able, I got this one shit one time out there. It was just like one nug or whatever, and it came in a bag with like X-Men on it or whatever the fuck. I was like, damn, what the fuck? But it was like some of the most colorful, like, greatest smelling weed I had ever smelled, at least at the time.
At the time, right.
And fucking, I was smoking out of a gravity bong in my sink.
Woohoo.
And I think that was probably, the first time I had a panic attack off weed. Like I was too high. I got so fucking high. I was playing fucking Battlefield Bad Company 2 online with, it might have been like Chris or fucking, a bunch of people. Ant might have been in there. I don't remember who all was online, but some people was in there. But I was just like, I gotta go. Like I had to fucking like get off and like sit back and chill for a second, and like make sure I wasn't having a heart attack.
I need some pizza rolls.
Yeah, like. But then I was cool. Obviously, I didn't die.
That's crazy, man. I remember, like back to my story though. This chick that I was dating, her brother thought he was some big kingpin, so I go to him. Fucking go to his house, and he's like, all right, we're about to go get it. Then we fucking drive like to the fucking hood, like these fucked up apartments, like Parade, like close by the Jazz District, but those little blue Tahoe niggas always get shot at.
Yeah.
Fucking go there, and we wait, and then finally, I guess this nigga like an hour goes by. Finally, this nigga pulls up. And then they go in, but only him and her brother can go in. So I'm out in the car for like 30 minutes. I'm just looking around like, well.
Yeah, I'm just sitting down here waiting like.
This is it.
And then this motherfucker finally comes back smelling like he just smoked. So
yeah, like nigga, you in there chilling and smoking? What the fuck?
Like nigga, I'm out here like waiting by myself. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Can't be like, hey, I got somebody out in the car. I gotta wrap this up. Let me go real quick.
Then, without question, I'm sure this nigga was pinching my bag, shit like that. So, end of the story, the shit ended up always being not worth it.
Yeah.
But then eventually I remember the time that I'll tell you the story how I finally started getting like kush. I was working at this condo. I won't say the name of it. I was working security there. And I just kind of got cool with some of the residents. And one time it was these like two like stoner dudes. And I kind of knew what was up. And then one day I came upstairs just like, kicking with them or whatever.
The dark days of smoking.
God, for sure. Go upstairs and kicking it with them in their little condo, whatever. This motherfucker brings out some strawberry cough. This is the first like time I ever smoked like weed with a name with it. And let me tell you something. This motherfucker not only
strawberry cough. What's that?
Like smoked me out. This nigga was like here, just like threw me some. And I was just like, nigga, what? Like, oh, okay, all right. But yeah, that was the first time I ever got some gas with some strawberry cough. I'll never forget it.
And it was that day Crespo
was like,
born.
I can never go back.
You don't gotta put your weed in the microwave no more.
And nigga, after that, I was like, nigga, I'm not going back to Reggie. I'm not going back to mids. I was like, I'm only smoking Kush.
Yeah, I say we got it pretty good nowadays with shit being so not so frowned upon and so crazy about everything. Like it's pretty easy to get.
Nigga, I'm just ready for November for that shit to become recreational in January next year, so we can just go to the store, maybe once or twice a month.
That can be cool.
Probably gonna still be a little pricey, but it'll be
we'll
nice.
See. I mean, I'm
sure they'll have special
if you
days.
Can fucking have your own plant, then I would just grow my own shit.
Yeah, but you have to invest in growing equipment and shit like that.
I would grow it out fucking side.
Well, you won't have the greatest quality. You have to watch videos.
I don't have you mean the power of the sun?
Yeah, but you would have to, grow at a certain time of the year.
Of course, but the greatest quality, I would imagine, has to come from the ground.
Of course.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And you could have a fucking plant as tall as me.
Or taller.
Yeah.
You're just like...
I was talking to I forgot who I was talking to, and they said their neighbor had some fucking plants, and they're like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why would you have a fucking 3-foot plant in your house when you could have a fucking 8-foot plant outside?
Hey, when
you could have 6 of them or something,
Yeah.
If you cultivate them and treat them right, and do it the right time of year, get the right soil, and still have to invest in some shit,
Yeah.
But
Quincy
it'd be way better.
Quincy be having PEDs to his weed.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
My weed be on PEDs, nigga. It's grown. Got them Yoel Romero muscles.
Fucking branches just like fucking 2 foot diameter.
Can't break it.
Out there just like
branches out there fucking lifting weights.
Oh,
branch just knocks on the door. I need a lemonade. Like, oh shit.
You got any protein powder?
It's the moment I shoot my weed.
I had to shoot him. All of a sudden, you see the plan. It was crazy. Like, why the fuck you call me?
Like, sir, are you on drugs?
When was the first time you got some good gas? You remember the very first time you got some
the first time I got some like, oh shit, weed, I was chilling with some friends and we were at my homie's grandma's house. And
their grandma had some weed?
No, he my buddy
come on, smoke this gas, baby.
My buddy was like, he's like a friend of mine, he's like, she can get some good tree. So I was like, all right, man, like how much is it? And it was like at the time like 70 in it. Like it was like 70 a quarter.
Oh shit.
Like it was expensive. I was like, oh shit, like this better be worth it, So I gave him the money, he went and got it, he came back. That shit was like bright white, purple, and orange.
Oh shit.
And the first time we smoked that, I was like like I was so high. Like you'd be so high like you forget that you're breathing.
Oh God.
Like you like,
I don't know if I've been that high.
Like it just hits you like
oh shit.
Breathing still.
Oh, how I breathe. Do I gotta blink my eyes?
Bro, I was so blazed. Like that was one of them that was the first time that I was just like, oh shit. Cause like back in the day, like when you smoke Reggie, like when I was like, cause I mean the first time I smoked, I was like 16 and 15, 16. And I smoked some Reggie out of a bowl. And I was like, oh, I'm high. But this was a whole nother feeling. Like my whole body was like just tingling. I was just like, what the fuck is happening?
Why am I flying?
And then, ever since then, you know. But
And
then after that, it was pretty much kind of like, you know, just I know a few people who had good gas, but it was always just too expensive.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're like $125 a quota, and I'm like,
nigga,
what? But
Yeah.
you know, but I mean, then as life went on, you know, we are where we are. But
Yeah, I think that fucking like one nug I got, which was probably like an eighth,
yeah,
was like probably like $50 or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
$50, $60 or something.
And when you
at the
got
time.
$50 weed, you're just
I mean, yeah, I was
Facts.
I was hitting. I just had a bowl with. I had a Simply lemonade thing that I cut the bottom out of in fucking fashion and had a bowl
see,
in there.
yeah,
made
I
a
mean,
gravity
I
bong.
was,
Like-
I was still
out the
smoking
sink.
blunts, but I would like hit them
but see,
and like
the-
get mini swishers at the time.
yeah. The gravity though, like man, like I've seen gravity bongs
Gravity
where
bongs will fuck you
where
up.
you pull it up and all of a sudden the smoke starts turning like yellow, and I'm just like, oh god, this is gonna be insane.
Yeah.
Then you hit it, and you're like,
Because
I know,
yeah,
I used
I'd
to
have a
smoke
bowl
gravity
and
bongs.
I'd have a gravity bong that
I smoked that.
I
in
could
college.
pretty much like damn near drain the whole bowl with like one pull. Like if you get it right and then you just be like and you use it and it like forces it into your shit.
like I feel like when
It's like a turbocharger.
like dude, when I'm that
Forced
high,
induction.
when I'm that high, my body's making decisions before my brain does. My body's like, go to sleep, nigga. I'm just like, all right,
and a one.
and I'm up, and I'm asleep. Like, bro, no. But yeah, gas is. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I know anybody that still smokes Reggie because, like, good.
I haven't seen it in
good,
years.
Good tree is easy to find.
Does it exist anymore?
Oh, I'm
right?
sure.
I'm sure it does, but it'd be a lot
Like,
harder
There's
because.
there's some old nigga. Like,
I mean, in this
I
country-
don't like all that kush. Just give me
But-
some good old chronic.
But I mean, you could even
but
get
even then though,
Some
I
like
know-
decent looking lower.
But even then,
quality, like,
if you live
fluffy
in
shit.
like if you live in Colorado, for instance, like
Yeah.
dude, like they practically give weed away, like in certain situations, like you can get an eighth for like $15. $15, like
Yeah, and even if you're getting like shake, like that's
bro, you can
way
sign,
better.
You can put in your
the
phone
shake
number.
is better than Reggie. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You can put in your phone number to the kiosk and get a free joint.
yeah.
I'd be getting a new phone number every day if I was homeless in
shit.
Colorado. And I was like, hey, shit,
There you go, this nigga.
give me a
man.
joint a day.
But yeah, I mean, good gas. Like out there, nobody. I would imagine no one smokes like bad weed.
Yeah, I mean,
If
how
you go
could
in-
you?
Like if you go,
You'd have to do it on purpose.
yeah. Like you could
Like,
go.
what's
to the,
wrong with you?
You could go to the dispensary and get the cheapest shit that's still better than some of the
Right.
best stuff here.
Right.
That's true.
Or you can get
True.
whatever. Like they got all kinds of fun stuff out there.
When we just smoking grass clippings or something like what?
You're just like,
You have to really try to smoke
bad.
bad weed out there.
I mean, dude, they're everywhere. There's a dispensary on every
why
corner.
would you?
You walking around? Can I get an eighth of sticks, please?
Like,
Yeah. Like, what?
Yeah, look at you
How
like.
much for just one stick?
I'm just saying, like, I mean, shit, dude. Good gas, like, man. It's so.
I'm excited to go to Vegas again because they did have some pretty decent weed out there.
I do like to check it out.
It was
and-
fresh. It
I've
was, I
only
would
been
say
to Vegas
compared to
twice,
Denver
but-
weed. It definitely had the texture that I
Yeah.
would like.
I never been out to Vegas when weed was legal. I wonder if you can like smoke in the casinos and shit. And,
No, you
like,
can't smoke weed in the casinos.
That's
Yeah.
whack.
You can
You
smoke
can drink
outside the
alcohol and
Smoke
get lit
cigarettes.
as fuck and smoke cigarettes, but no, don't smoke that wacky tobacco in there.
I was just smoking it outside.
Yeah,
Nobody said nothing. I'll smoke weed, nigga. When you walk down,
I'm
the strip,
sure
when
in
you walk down the
Skankfest,
strip,
they'll
nigga,
be
everybody's just smoking weed.
yeah.
I mean,
It was crazy. I was just like, hell yeah, like nigga. I was
Crespo was just looking around like, is this a trap?
I was like, I like this.
As soon as Crespo lights his blunt, everyone that has a blunt just reveals their badge. They're just
Nigga,
like,
one thing I did not like.
ATF, sir.
One thing I did not like.
they're like, what?
Okay,
These are fake cigarettes.
These are all fake.
It's a digital cigarette.
It's actually illegal in this town. We tricked you. It's been a sting operation to set you up.
Oh, God.
We got you.
Got you,
Holy
Crespo.
Shit.
You
One
know
thing
my
I
name.
did not like was the goddamn the panhandlers and like the people trying to sell you shit.
Well, yeah,
Be
because
like-
I mean, panhandling out there, like,
Pushing these niggas up me like
I
he.
mean, like the homeless people like weren't
Yeah.
necessarily up in your face, but like they were there, and they were definitely
I mean, that's gonna be like
some people
you
were
know,
like one nigga was playing like some like elevator type music. He had like the fucking like doom 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 like playing a little fucking kid, and he had like his
Yeah.
little fucking
like the
shit.
steel drum.
Yeah. No, it wasn't.
I was about to say that's your people shit.
It wasn't a steel drum. It was like
The xylophone?
Nah, it was like some, I don't know what the fuck the nigga had. It was like some constructed shit. It was not anything I had seen before.
I got you.
But
I
he
get
was
it.
out there slapping. I was like, okay.
I get it.
But then I also seen homeless people out there fighting. Then I told y'all about that nigga trying to sell me some
World
cologne.
Star.
Right?
He was trying to sell you cologne.
Did I tell you about that nigga trying to sell me some cologne?
I think so, yeah.
We were like
nigga, why are you... Who the fuck sells... I make my own cologne, dog, see?
Yeah.
So I bottle it up. Like, okay, so I'm going to trust to put random chemicals on my body that you concocted in your kitchen?
Yeah.
Like,
Suck my dick, motherfucker. Get out of here.
This nigga was like $200. I was like, $200? I was like, hell nah. He was like, all right, $40. I was like, I'm good.
You went from 200 to 40. Like, all right, $5 and just give me a paddle in the back.
that's why it's good for me, big fella, because I could just be like, I know English, and they're just like, all right, this nigga don't understand.
You should have been like, what the fuck are you talking about, boy? I
You should have been like, take your ass across the street.
Me no want that.
Well,
Me no
this
want your
time,
cologne done.
This time, I'm not going to be with my lady, so this time I can just...
Fuck hookers.
No.
You heard it here, folks. Crespo's gonna fuck hookers.
I was going to say, I can tell them to fuck off.
Oh.
Or I can get, you know...
can let
Why
the
couldn't you
Hulk
do
out?
that with your lady?
Cause I was trying to...
Be respectful.
Shouldn't you do that? Wouldn't that be more reason
Well,
to do that when your lady's there?
She had walked off at that time because...
So you should have like, back the fuck up.
Exactly, that's the look I gave him. I gave him that look. Like, just back the fuck up right now.
He's just like, I'm sorry, man. I'm cool, baby.
But he pissed me off when he sprayed the shit on me, and that's when I gave him that look. I was like...
Yeah, no. You're just gonna spray me with random chemicals? What if that's how fucking niggas get assassinated
That's how
and
niggas
shit?
get monkeypox.
Like, what the fuck? That's not how niggas get
You might
monkeypox.
have sneezed in them bottles.
No.
He's
I
just
think that you gotta do something else to get that.
He's just like,
A chewy.
Yeah, like what?
bro,
The
let me
fuck is
catch you
wrong with
sneeze in
you?
a bottle and spray it on me, because I'm going to make.
Have
the
you heard of
news.
this trend where bitches are like using their pussy juice as perfume? Have you heard about this?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? So apparently,
It's a
there's
thing.
bitches and they're using their pussy juices as perfume. What is this?
They're like
A pussy?
They're like dabbing the pussy. dabbing
No,
the
I haven't
pussy.
heard this.
You haven't heard about this?
No, I mean
It's on TikTok apparently. My wife told me about this shit.
Of course she did. you should get her off TikTok. It's rotting her brain.
Well,
It's not good, and it's also stealing all of her data from her phone and sending it back to China.
oh god.
Have you seen the when they had the CEO or like they had people from TikTok in front of Congress or whatever, and they were
shit.
questioning them, and they're like, "So, I mean, it's like the same old rigmarole bullshit that these motherfuckers always say. Like, well, so is TikTok or any of these people associated with the Chinese Communist Party able to access the data from the American servers? Well, we don't know what their political affiliations are. I mean, people we know got access. Yes, maybe they are in China. Yes, but I mean, they're not a part of the CCP. But we don't know anybody's political affiliations. But we know they're not a part of the CCP. Maybe, probably. I don't
If you
know.
live in China, you don't have a choice.
If you're a company operating in China, you don't have a choice.
Oh, TikTok operates in China?
It's a Chinese company. It's
I didn't
owned
know
by
that.
China. It's owned
I
by
didn't know
Chinese corporations.
I
Yes.
don't have TikTok. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't have to.
Yeah. And they have servers in America and servers in China and Chinese employees administrators that would need to have access to this data to do their job. And what happens to that data once they have access to it, when the Chinese government also has a branch in that office? You know? Who knows?
They're like, whoops,
all
we lost
bad.
it all.
Just not good.
No
We
bueno.
accidentally.
Like there's been, people who like analyze apps or whatever, people who create them and like hackers and shit like that. And they've looked at TikTok and it's like one of the most like craziest security like data stealingest app out there. Like it's doing all kinds of crazy shit in the background that you're unaware of. Yeah. And when you sign up for their agreement, like you agreed, you signed up, you agreed, you agreed to have your mouth sewed to the user of another TikTok account. Like,
fuck. Well, no, I don't.
We can tase. You agreed. You said we could tase your dad.
Fucking Butters is reading the agreement. He's like, well, no, I don't want to do that.
Decline. Yeah, but it's they can turn your microphone on, and they got access to all the pictures in your phone, your camera, your location, anything about your phone. If you got TikTok on your phone, they're just collecting all that for who knows what.
Damn. They're trying to start a revolution.
I don't think it's that.
I think that's the opposite.
Yeah, they're trying to keep a revolution from maybe starting.
They're trying to keep people brain dead.
Yeah.
You want to know an interesting...
Speaking of...
real quick. Interesting tidbit about TikTok, then we'll move on.
My story was also about TikTok.
In America...
And we'll have to watch it.
TikTok, like they promote... I mean, you've seen like the algorithm or whatever. You know, like it's... What's popular on TikTok? A bunch of dumb challenges, people doing retarded shit, a retard dance, or fucking put pussy juice on your neck or whatever the fuck.
Stupid ass trends.
All that shit. In China, their version of TikTok, they promote science and education and learning and that kind of shit. And you can't use it after a certain amount of time. Like it's shut off. Because they want their youth to like actually be intelligent and educated, and you want to build strong men and that kind of thing.
Right.
Meanwhile, the algorithm that's pushed over here is nigga,
you know what's the stupidest shit that, speaking of TikTok and making people dumb, like Idiocracy?
Mm-hmm.
Google this for me real quick.
I will not Google it. I will Brave search it.
Okay, Brave search this.
Brave internet search.
Search the internet.
What am I looking?
It is called TikTok. Go Google TikTok or search TikTok NyQuil chicken.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, TikTok NyQuil chicken.
I think somebody showed me this.
NyQuil chicken. Let's see.
Yep, man. Click that video there in the middle.
This one?
Yep. Okay, now let's watch what people are doing on TikTok.
I mean, this is
You can even have audio too if you want.
No. I don't want. Okay, so NyQuil chicken. FDA reacts. I don't think the FDA is reacting.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They did. They put out a thing. And now that I see this,
because they were saying inhaling the fumes as they're like simmering, can cause you to pass out, and it can like.
So they're cooking
chicken in NyQuil syrup.
This is the guy that did it.
I hope not. I mean, maybe.
I mean, yeah. This is the video. Okay, so, I mean, unless that's the FDA guy saying, "Hey, don't do that."
Yeah.
But. That's the point. I no longer believe that type of shit is on accident. Like, I think that is 100% on purpose. Somebody's like, what's some other stupid shit we could get these retards to do? And you control the algorithm and be like, look how easy it is to make these monkeys dance. Like, we push out a couple of popular videos of some... Who knows who released the first video? Like, where did that trend start? Why did the FDA have to react?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't cook your chicken in night.
Because
boiling
the thing to do on TikTok is to, like, I don't know, like copy. I don't understand how that's popular or whatever, but you just want to do the exact same video that somebody else did or something. I don't know, whatever.
I don't have it.
But so they got to be like, hey, it's not good. to fucking cook NyQuil chicken.
What the fuck is wrong with
Shouldn't have to
You
tell
gonna eat
people
some
that.
NyQuil chicken, big fella?
No, goddamn
Honestly,
NyQuil chicken.
I think we should remove all warning safety labels.
everything.
Fucking FDA should not be. They should be like, hey, if you ask them, they should be like, no, NyQuil chicken. No. What are you, a retard? No. But if they shouldn't ever release a statement saying, hey, we've noticed
Don't do
there's
it.
some retards around. Stop doing retard shit. I mean,
Let them wipe themselves out.
yes. If you're that dumb and if you die and it's breaking news, man fucking accidentally died from cooking NyQuil and inhaled the fumes and passed out and whatever, hit his head and died, I would be like,
See you later, dumb dumb.
yeah. Sorry about it. Like, dude, I would not feel any type of, dude. I mean, even if that was my fucking family member, I would be like,
See you later. Dumb
what
dumb.
were you? You're dumb. You're so dumb.
Oh, I mean, yeah. In that situation, yeah.
It's
But yeah,
it's
that's
almost like, I don't think we're overpopulated, because there's a lot of fucking
there's a lot
rich,
of room.
wealthy people who will argue that there's too many people on the planet, and I don't agree with that. I don't think there's enough, but I do feel like it's too easy to live. It's too easy to survive.
Well, in today's day and age.
Yes, like
Back in the day, it was hard.
yeah,
Can you imagine trying to survive in the Wild West?
yes, but here's the thing:
But from what?
in order to survive, like in the Wild West or whatever, or in whatever older time, pick whatever.
Yeah.
You had to be strong and able to, notice shit in your environment, and depending on how far back you go, you're gonna have to know the right fucking plants and animals and that kind of shit. But if you're weak and you fucking ate too much sugar cubes in the Wild West or whatever the fuck, and you're just fat and can't carry on, you're gonna die or whatever, or I mean, there's also things that suck, like you break your leg or something, like, oh, you might die.
Yeah.
But we got better medicine and shit now, but that's,
Or technology.
yeah, and technology and
And shit
everything,
like
which is
that.
good. We should
Like
be able to fix that shit.
Like
but-
imagine living in like, we'll say like, what's a place that's like real shit? Imagine living in like we'll say Africa, for instance, back like, I don't know, like 40s, 50s, like just dealing with like certain animals, for instance.
yeah, I mean,
like,
I guess it depends on where in Africa, obviously.
you know what I
but
mean?
yeah.
Like dealing with crocodiles or hippos. Like nowadays we have guns and shit.
I mean, yeah, they had guns in the 40s.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, but they had some.
I'm sure they were.
It's
I mean, it depend on where in Africa.
but I'm
Africa's
just,
a huge
I'm just
continent,
saying,
but
or living in the South, like New Orleans and shit like
yeah,
that. Like,
I mean, there's crocodiles.
I mean, back then it was harder to survive.
Yeah, but there was.
Big ass mosquitoes.
I would argue that
It's easy nowadays.
in the 40s, yes, it was harder to survive, and yes, it's better times now,
for sure.
technically,
Yeah.
or literally technically, like or technologically, but maybe they made, I don't know, it's hard to say. There's an argument to be made that maybe better people were made through that.
Well,
Better human beings
most definitely.
at being humans and
Most definitely.
surviving and
But see, I think.
procreating
But see, I think
the next
back,
generation.
I think back then though, like
But
there wasn't.
I don't know if that's right or not. I'm just saying there's an argument to be made.
But back then there
Potentially.
wasn't a lot of like bullshit, like to distract people, I guess you would say,
Yeah.
because I mean there wasn't, I mean, obviously-
Technology has brought us all together for better and for worse. Because with the internet, it's now in the 40s, and if you were in fucking New Orleans, you knew your fucking town.
Right.
Now the whole world knows everyone, knows each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you get news instantly from what the fuck is going on in Azerbaijan or whatever the fuck, you know.
Right. But also, I mean, back then they didn't have that many jobs.
In the 40s in New Orleans, if you said Azerbaijan, they'd be like, "Bless you, sir. You got a tough sneeze there, partner." Like,
no,
they wouldn't know what the fuck you were talking about.
No, I totally get it. I mean, back then,
I don't know where the fuck Azerbaijan is either. But
I think back then did create tougher people because nowadays,
tougher, not always for the better. Because there were some tough people that were like, "There's too many of these goddamn colors around here. We need to fucking."
I don't know. To me, it's crazy though because like I say tougher. Like for instance, like you ever look at like old NBA photos? Like some of them dudes was in when they got drafted, they was in their 20s, but they look like 46. Yes. You know what I mean? Like them niggas look like they worked on the railroad for 50 years before they got in the NBA.
Yeah, like young people looked old back then, but it might just be
just how it looked.
Like a certain style and how we're connecting that in our brain to like, because what we wear now, our clothes and the styles and shit, that's going to be old people clothes in the future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And so if people are looking at pictures of us whenever we're going to look old, we're going to look old and even in younger pictures of us because of like the weird clothes we're wearing or something, you know what I'm saying? Like the fashion is going to be like, look at these motherfuckers wearing like basketball shorts and fucking athletic gear or some shit, like hoodies and stuff. What the fuck? I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Jetpacks.
Yeah, I mean,
windbreakers.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, I guess given enough time, it'll change enough. But who knows?
Man, let me tell y'all something that fucked me up the other day. You know, as you know, growing up in the 90s, we had certain things that we kind of see something and it kind of is synonymous with something. Like when you think of Quaker Oats, you think of the Pilgrim guy, right?
Yeah.
Quaker.
Yeah. When you think of, I don't know, fucking Frosted Flakes, you think of Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, like so mascots.
I was in the store the other day and I was like, I want to make some blueberry pancakes.
Right.
So off the rip, in the back of my mind, I'm like, nigga, Aunt Jemima. I want some Aunt Jemima.
I already know where this shit.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
Aunt Jemima complete buttermilk pancake mix.
And you went and you're like, where's the Aunt Jemima?
And I'm looking, and I'm like, where's the black bitch at? Come on,
where this big booty black bitch at?
And you didn't.
And needless to say, there was no Aunt Jemima because Aunt Jemima was canceled.
Aunt Jemima has been canceled, y'all.
Yeah,
it was a while ago. What did you end up getting, or what did they change it to? Is it just Jemima?
No, it's not even that.
Or it's your aunt's pancake mix.
Not even
Aunt
that.
White Lady's pancake mix.
They completely pussied out the Pearl Milk Company.
Oh, Pearl Milk Company. That's right. Yeah, that's just like their company. Yeah. Here's the thing.
Do you know how much that hurt me?
A lot.
It hurt me a little bit.
It shouldn't hurt you very much.
It hurt me a little bit. I get it. Damn, Aunt Jemima.
But
I was like, my pancake bitch.
Come on, baby. What I'm starting to catch on.
Nigga, it's Aunt Jemima.
Here's what I'm starting to catch on to.
Who they gonna cancel next? Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben. Is he next?
This is on purpose.
Wild rice pilaf.
They do this shit.
That's my shit.
I think they tried.
They do this shit on purpose. Like this whole thing with the Little Mermaid going on. How everybody's like, oh my God, it's a black Little Mermaid.
Who cares? Well, some people care, I guess.
It is fucking, if you want my opinion, which nobody gives a fuck, but it is retarded. Like, just make, that's what the character is. Just make the fucking.
Yeah, it's a white lady.
It's a white lady.
It's a white lady with
just
red
make
hair.
the movie that way. That's how you should make it.
Trying to be
but ultimately, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about the fucking Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
But it's on purpose. You deliberately do it that way. You generate all this controversy. So people be like, oh, fucking Black Little Mermaid, blah blah blah, and then now it's all over the news, and everybody's talking about the fucking Black Little Mermaid, and now you get to be like, well, you're fucking racist, you just don't like it because it's black, and then you get to absolve yourself of any wrong, like, oh well, if the movie sucked, you're like, oh well, you just didn't like it because it was a Black Little Mermaid. You're a racist.
Right.
Whatever. Fuck you. It was a good movie. So you get to wash your hands of all. It's all on purpose. You get to. Who the fuck cares about pancake mix until you have a news story? They're canceling Aunt Jemima. No, Aunt Jemima's racist now. We're the Pearl Milk Company. Come buy our shit. And then people are gonna be like, oh, what's this Pearl Milk? I guess I'll buy some Pearl Milk. I'm not racist. I don't care. And then. Now they sell tons more pancake mix.
I want Aunt Jemima.
It's on purpose. Fuck Pearl Milk Company. They can eat a bag of dicks and suck my asshole.
I don't want to buy
because they're doing
Jack.
it on. I'm a fucking Hungry Jack. All right.
I'm with them.
Fuck.
Jack's pretty fun.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with Hungry Jack?
And the one with the bear.
And for one, what the fuck? It's just flour and baking soda or some shit. Like, what do they are in a box? What are they making?
Whip it in a glass, nigga.
Unless it's like flavored and already got blueberries.
Let's
and
talk
such in it.
about
No, I buy
who's
the fresh
giving their
blueberry.
kids the Fruity Pebbles syrup.
Fat kids.
That shit look like it's
Diabetes
just
kids.
straight sugar to the top.
Yeah, man.
That shit.
We got problems in this country, and it starts with Fruity Pebbles syrup.
You know,
God
I was
damn
in
it.
the store the other day before we get out of here.
Yes, we
Do you know that they still make scented markers for kids?
Yeah, Stephen and Marcus.
They do.
Why are we doing that still?
Because I mean, the scented ones aren't poisonous. I don't think.
No,
But don't you
markers
think it's
aren't.
like gearing
Not a
kids
good-
up to like?
It's. I mean, it's like candy cigarettes.
A kid smelling a marker?
I think we should bring back
is
candy
better
cigarettes.
than a kid eating one.
Yeah.
Would you rather your kid smell markers or eat them?
Do you think it's getting kids ready to be cocaine users or Febreze?
No, they're
get
just
them ready.
Febreze
smelling-
consumers.
You-
Ready to be paint huffers.
How many markers did you sniff as a child?
None. I could
I
smell.
sniffed a couple just to see,
I would color that I would smell.
but I
the
never got
paper.
high off of it. I was never like. But you know, the markers be pungent. Sometimes you'd be like, "Oh damn, it
smells like green apples.
It smells
Like
like."
a lemon.
But I mean, no. When you got to sniffy ones, and you'd be like, "Yeah, you smell the good ones."
Sniff 'em. You put them up your nose.
Get them all the way up
Oh
in there.
God.
But you know,
That's how it goes.
smelly markers, everyone.
All right.
Aunt Jemima can suck my dick.
Oh God.
No,
Uncle
Aunt
Ben.
Jemima pancakes.
Oh, Little Mermaid can suck my dick.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry can suck my dick, please. Disney. And we out.
And we
Roll up
out.
gas, baby.
Fuck Disney.
Set it off.
Set it off.
Set it off. Okay, here it goes. Da da da.
Da da da.